everybody, how are you all doing? I'm absolutely fine here. And friends, today we are going to talk about the growth of the African continent and about the pandemic and how the African continent has dealt with it. So friends, let's dive deeper into this topic. Let's go. Now friends, no offense meant by this sentence, but I must say that the African continent does play host to some poor countries. Yes, economically poor countries. Yes, no offense meant by this sentence. Yes, no offense meant, but I must say that this is the truth. And the European intervention in Africa is tremendous. Yes, I must say it's tremendous. The European intervention is tremendous. Many European countries such as Great Britain, and France, and then bits of Germany, they intervene a lot in what is going on in Africa, And actually I read somewhere that 80% of the African economy works on the export of the minerals which are there. Now friends, you see, Africa has a lot of minerals. Yes, it has a lot of diamonds, a lot of minerals, and all of that, yes. But the problem is that Africa does not have very advanced technology. It does not know how to change things into other things. For example, you have iron, right? You have raw iron, you are exporting it. Whereas the foreign country, which has a lot of advanced technology, will change it into something else. Something very different, something which will be very more useful, and will sell it twice the money with which they bought the raw iron. You see, so that's why, as I was recently saying, Africa does not have many advanced technologies. It's not that much advanced, right? And that's why there is a lot of European intervention in it. Now friends, I feel one reason why Africa is not able to grow is that the European countries intervene a lot, like the United States and all these superior countries and advanced countries and powerful countries intervene a lot in how Africa is going on. But according to me, every country in the world, every continent, every country, we can take example of almost any country, like the United States, Great Britain, Germany, France, all these countries rose and became powerful in their own ways. And according to me, the same thing should go at how the African continent grows. There is tremendous European intervention, and that's why the African people just cannot grow, just cannot improve themselves, because they are a bit dependent on the European nations. They get a lot of things, they import a lot of things. For example, they need many things like tanks, they need, and many different things. Not only tanks, not only things relevant to the military, but also many other things. That's why so they have to import these things. As I recently said, Africa exports raw materials, right? Raw materials, whereas the European countries actually change it into something else. For example, if Africa will give you a polished diamond, right? Just a raw diamond or even a polished diamond. Whereas the European countries will put it in a ring, a golden ring, and then they will ask for more money. This thing is not going on in the African continent, and that is the reason why the African continent is not able to grow that much. You see, Africa is very rich in wildlife, very rich, like the savannah, right? The savannah grasslands have tremendous wildlife. Yes, I must say that. They have tremendous wildlife. Why is that? You see, if you will look in Europe, and these very powerful countries and the Western European countries, then they do not have very much diversity in wildlife. Why? Because they have been colonized a lot by the humans, and their landscape has been intervened and has been used a lot. The land has been colonized a lot by humans, right? The land has been colonized a lot by the humans, and that's why animals, different animals, have no place to live that much. Whereas Africa, there are huge grasslands, huge grasslands, and people also have not colonized Africa that much. There are not very big towns and the skyscrapers and all of that. No, there aren't any sort of those things. There aren't those things there, like these skyscrapers or very advanced things there. No. That's why the wildlife is able to grow there. They have a free reign. Yes, they have their grasslands and they are just living there, they are just enjoying their life there. They are thriving there. And that's why the African continent has so much wildlife. Now, another topic which we have to discuss today is how the African, continent is dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. And I can say with no hesitation that the African continent is dealing with it superbly. Yes, superbly. It's amazing if you see how they are dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Amazing job they have done there. Why? You see, in the recent past, many pandemics have struck Africa. Like Ebola and many other pandemics have struck Africa. So now it is ready, always at red alert for any of these pandemics, right? So that's why it has a lot of experience, whereas the other European countries do not have much experience because there haven't been many of these pandemics there, right? But Africa is suffering with them, has suffered with them. That's why it knows how to deal with them. So friends, I think that's it for today. Now, hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, so now I'm going to see you next time. So don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and tap the bell icon also. And now I'm going to see you next time. Bye.